Hey friends, TUXX here. I got something super cool here for you. This is a 2023 RUIZU digital music player. Now this is available on Amazon, and this is just an amazing little player for the money. You really can't go wrong with it. I will have a link for this player right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price. But this is how it comes from Amazon, a very giftable, beautiful package. We got digital music player, MP3 player, and voice recording. So very cool. It's multifunctional. RUIZU, enjoy your music. On the back here, it does have a few of the features for you. Basically, this is a high quality MP3 player. So this will play FLAC files, higher quality music files, which will really make you enjoy your music that much more, which is great. Okay. It is voice recording, which is a big plus, and a lot of players really don't do that. So it's kind of multifunctional, which is great for cons, or if you're going, you want to do some voice recording, some notes for school or something, you can take this, listen to music, do some voice recording. It's really multifunctional, which is cool. Okay. Nice menu interface. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. And battery, a long life battery too, which is really good for those long road trips and such. So very cool stuff. But this is how it comes, and we'll go ahead and let's open this up. Okay, pulling this out. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Look at that crazy thing. All right, I may come back to this in 1 second, but I do want to show you the accessories first, okay? We'll see what comes in the package here. Very cute. It's well packed, as you can see, with little cutouts for the ears. Very cool. In the inside here, we got some good accessories too. There is a included USB-C, so that's a regular USB, okay, to USB-C. So this will work in a lot of your chargers, that kind of thing. You probably have several chargers that use USB-C right now, but it's great to include a new cord with the new device. I really do appreciate that. And a lot of companies try and cut costs by not including the cord, but you know what? I like to have a new cord with each device because I have a lot of USB-C things to charge, so it's great having an extra one. You can throw this in the backpack for travel or whatever have you, okay? And another cool feature about this is it actually includes a nice little set of earbuds here, and a lot of companies don't include earbuds these days, so it's really cool they do. This is a standard 3.5-inch plug, okay, so you can use these, if you're on the plane, you can listen to the Walkman, and then you can go ahead and you can actually plug this in and listen to movies and things too. So it's cool they include that. These have a nice rubbery end for you, very cool, very slimline, looks like they're very comfortable. I'm going to test these out more in just a little bit, but nice little pair of, black wired earphones, so that's really cool. And if that wasn't enough, they actually include several different ends. So if you have ears which are a little bigger, a little smaller, you can easily adjust to the size that fits best for your ear. So I like to keep these in the package so I don't lose them, but it's great to hold on to these. And if nothing else, you can start with the earbud, the rubber ends that are included on them, and then later in time you can just switch them out, which is really nice. So I really appreciate the fact that they actually give you 4 extra ends. So very cool stuff. Now, it does come with a little instruction book, and here we have, of course, this is the X31 MP3 player. And on the front here, it does have some of the different features, power, return, next, everything you need. All the usual controls, up, down, record, all that good stuff. It looks like the record is number 9, so that is something which I'm going to keep in mind for cons and things. So you actually have a record button, which is right there. So that's pretty cool. And then it talks about power on and off and all the basic functions of the music player. So it's nice to include that so you can get off to a good start. Now, looking at the player itself, let's pull this out. Oh my God, that is adorable. Look at that. This is one of the cutest MP3s, and this comes from a really great company too. I've reviewed other players from them in the past. If you go back in my queue, you'll see. So they make great players, great sounding, and the fact that it has this little record button right in the center makes it very convenient too. I mean, beautiful looking to it. We have like rewind, we have menu, we have forward, reverse, play, pause, and voice record, and that's just a really cool function. On the spine here, we have a memory card. My dove is cooing in excitement. A memory card slot, so you can actually put your own memory card in there. And that's really handy, actually. Besides the onboard memory, this actually allows you to, swap out music files. I'll have cards with all my music, so you can take it out of the card, stick it right in here for the road. Just really convenient. USB-C, love the fact it uses USB-C. On the side here, we have some additional buttons. We have power, and then we have volume up and volume down. So really cool. I think a a lot of MP3 players these days keep the volume right there. It's really handy in your hand, actually, where when you're holding it, you can actually go up and go down very easily. So very comfortable to the touch. The buttons have a nice snappy feel to them too. Very clickable, feels good. And I really like these little rubbery ears. That's just a really nice touch. It's cool that the player itself is nice plastic. You can see RUIZU there. And then the top here, these ears are kind of rubbery, so they'll go in your pocket really easily, and just really adorable display. Like, I'm definitely digging this whole Panda vibe. Now, this player itself does include 16 gigs on board, but again, with that memory card, you can expand that memory a lot, you know, and they actually say this is great for kids, but, you know, this is so cute. I could totally see me carrying this to anime cons and stuff like that. It's a really adorable appearance to it, so I'm loving that. And the fact that this is something that actually can do Bluetooth 5.0, it can transmit in your car to different devices, that type of thing, which is great, and it plays all the top, you know, music formats, things like, of course, MP3, but more than that, you know, WMA, APEs, FLAC, which is a big one for me, good quality, you know, WAV files, DRM, and more, you know. So the fact it has a wide variety of different things it plays really is good. It makes it multifunctional. Let's go ahead and we'll power this on here. Sometimes these don't have power from the factory, but let's go ahead and give this a little power. And oh, you see it's actually going up there. I'm going to dim the light so you can see the screen. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. It's booting up right now. You can see the name there, RUIZU. And here we go to, you can select languages. I'm going to go with, let's go with English. That sounds good to me. And then there's options here. We have music. And then I imagine this is probably, we'll fast forward. Yeah, so we use these arrows here to have, you know, change the menu system. So we have Bluetooth, settings, a folder, settings, recorder. That's really cool. FM radio. Wow, you know, I would not have expected that. FM radio? That's fantastic, especially during like hurricane season in Florida, that kind of thing. You can actually, you know, check in on the local radio that, you know, other things like the internet might be out. So you might not be able to watch, you know, YouTube videos or stream TV, but you can listen to FM radio. So it's great they have that as kind of a backup means, you know, and see what's happening locally. We have a stopwatch. Wow, I would not have expected that. That could be really cool too. Alarm, fantastic. Meter, walking meter, steps, music, Bluetooth, and that's all the folders. So really a lot of functions to this, which is really cool. I'm going to listen to some music and I'll be right back. You guys are in for a treat. This is just a great little player, guys. Sounds amazing. I didn't mention this before. The headphones actually plug in. The 3.5 plug is right between the ears. I didn't notice it because it was black. It's right there, actually. So the plug, you can kind of see it right there. The plug, you just kind of plug it in just like that. So very easy to plug in. FM radio works great. Plays music files amazing. And it's got so many other great functions, too. I should mention that on one full charge, they say that it gives you 100 hours of listening, which is really good. It takes 2.5 hours for full charging. Okay, that's for like first charging it up. It stores over 4,000 songs on the included memory, and again, you can expand that to even a bigger memory card if you wish. And the fact that it gives you that card, you can put all sorts of things on here. You know, you can do your voice recording. You can easily take recordings and take them out and put them in a computer or transfer files. And of course, again, it does have Bluetooth 5.0, which is the latest Bluetooth. So that's really, really cool. The main default actually has a cool little clock too. So that can be really useful for school, or if you're on a flight or something, you can kind of check out where you're at time-wise, which is really good. And then kind of going through again, it has alarm, all sorts of great stuff. Bluetooth, folder, settings, recorder, just everything you need. If you want to do recorder, for example, you can just hit that. And then from here, you can start voice recording, which is great. And you can just hit that. The actual, here, let me get into the mode. So we're in voice recording now here, setting it up, which is cool. Just takes a second for it to go. This is actually my first voice recording here. And there we go. And so we're just going to hit the microphone right here in the centers. Little microphone button. Okay, so we're hitting that. And it should start recording for us. There we go. You see the clock ring, 9, 10, 11. And then you can just pause it, hit it a second time, and you can go ahead and stop it that way. So really cool. And then you can save that file, and you can play that back later, which is really just a nice touch. Besides that, it has some other good functions too. Again, FM radio. Let me go ahead and back out of this. Save recording. Yes, we'll save it. There we go. This middle one here kind of acts as enter, I've noticed. Okay, so we can go back here, and we'll fast forward through this. We got FM radio. We'll hit that one. And then you can actually do auto-tune. Now, I wanted to show this actually kind of on camera. So we can go down. There's volume right here. Let me crank up the volume a little bit. You can see it goes right up. Has a nice little UI for that. Kind of shows it. And then here we can go through, and then let's just do auto tune. Now it does use the cord from the headphones as an antenna, so if you're doing FM radio, I want to make sure you actually have the headphones plugged in. And we'll hit this. Do you want to update? Yes. And now it's going to kind of go through, connect earphones. It just tells you, reminds you. And now it's searching for local radio stations. It doesn't take long. And it will go through and it'll find all the local radio stations for you. So it makes it really easy if you're traveling, that kind of thing. You can kind of see all the local radio stations that are set up. I live in Key West, so I only have a couple stations actually. But you can see I found some right here for us. And if you want to listen to one, you just hit that. And then you can do auto tune too, where you can actually set it yourself if you know the frequency. You know, that like if it's FM 106 or whatever, you can fast forward and get to the station that you want to have. But it's cool, it actually presets it. And then you can actually go through it and it will save the presets, which is nice. You see here I can advance on my own. So if there's one that doesn't find for some reason, you can always go ahead and change it and kind of search it out. And it will tell you if it locks onto the signal. Like for example, let's go to 106.9 is one of my favorite local stations. And if you want to find that one, you just kind of fast forward through. I think you can hold the button like that. It kind of goes faster. And there we go. It actually found it itself. This is preset number 4, 106.9. So if you're in Key West, be sure and check out that station. It's my fave, all right? Island 107. Another thing I want to share about this player is the fact that you can actually wake up to music. I didn't know that originally when I made this video, so I'm adding this in. But that has been a great function. I've been using this for a few days now. And the fact that you can wake up to music is just very, very cool for MP3 player. I think it's the only MP3 player I've used, and I have quite a few of them that you can actually wake up to music. So that's awesome. Okay, to recap, this is the X31 player from RUIZU, and just a great little player. They say, you know, it could be for kids, but I think it could be for adults too. Just really adorable little panda motif to it. Love the fact it's got the whole 3.5 headphones, so you can plug in the included headphones, or use your own if you want. It does have Bluetooth, so you can hook up, you know, premium headphones from Sony or their companies if you wish. Has a little cable for charging, very simple. You just plug it right in here. You can see there's the charge. You plug this in just like that. Very simple, and this just plugs into a power strip or a wall or whatever you have that charges via USB, like a laptop or something, you know. Very easy to charge. Well, unplug that real quick, and just great vibe to the whole thing. I mean, love the included headphone pieces, and just the whole experience. The fact you can do voice recording, you can do FM radio, it plays MP3s great. By the way, it sounds excellent. It has these little headphones for included headphones. These sound really good, actually. So this is just a great way to experience music on the go. You can take this on plane. You can take this wherever you want to go to school, work, etc., etc. And you know, this makes a great gift. This is a really cute little MP3 player. So if you're someone, think of when you were young and you first experienced music or collecting music. It was kind of a magical, awesome thing, be able to, you know, listen to music and collect, record music. And the fact that now you can, you know, share that love of music with someone else, this will make a great gift to give to someone as perhaps their first MP3 player, you know, or just a really cute one to throw in the backpack for school. It really, really is adorable. So good stuff, guys. You got this available from Amazon, and it's not real expensive. Saves up to 35 radio stations. The battery is 750 milliamps, so good big size battery for the size of this player. So it lasts a good long time for you. You know, it has FM, has mic recording, and so much more. You know, you can easily attach this to a lanyard too if you want. So it's got like a little lanyard hole right there, so you can pull that through, put this around your neck and stuff. So really cool. You know, if you guys have any questions about this RUIZU X31 player, just let me know in the comments below, or shoot me an email at tuxtoys@gmail.com. But I'm here to help you guys. I love music. It's a huge part of my life, and if I can help you guys influence others to enjoy music too, especially these days, you know, a whole new generation of people that, you know, don't know music from, you know, different decades, it's a great time to experience music and share your love of music with people that you love, okay? All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Click the link. Okay, bye-bye.